What's up, everybody? I'm Ryan.
And I'm Jason. Welcome back to the Uncanny Comic League. We just got back from Fan Expo, and here's a little bit of what we saw.
What's up, everybody? Now we're back, and we just want to show you what we got at Fan Expo in this special haul video, and we'll show you what we got this week for comic books as well after.
Well, first, obviously, his stuff's a little more interesting. I just went in with a couple trades in mind, got in, got out, tried to beat the crowds. Volume 3 Supreme Power, Michael Straczynski, and I mostly went in to try and get the old Stormwatch. Because the new one's getting better, but I at least need to show Ryan what it was all about when Warren Ellis was running it. Only got 3 and 4, but for ridiculously low price, so.
I want to read those because I never even knew of Stormwatch before the new 52.
That's it for me.
So now I'd like to showcase some things that I got. And let's see. First we have a bunch of free comics that they gave us. Is that too stretched out, Nate, or should we just bring that in? Let's bring it in. Let's overlap. So, there you go. Those are some free stuff that they were giving out at the DC booth. You see Farius, Saucer Country, New Dead Warriors, and some new sampler. But here's some cool stuff I got as well. And I got Wonder Woman #1 signed by Mr. Brian Azzarello himself. Silk Spectre signed by the artist Amanda Connor, and she was so cool. We fist bumped and we blew it up. We threw the grenade out. And the main thing that I really wanted to get was when I got there was Deadpool, Merc with the Mouth #4. Fantastic story. I was missing that one. So glad to get it. You see that there with the Scarface S cover, and both Deadpool team up against Hal Cow and Deadpool team up with the Ghost Riders. 2 Ghost Riders. I haven't read any of those, so I can't tell you how those 2 Ghost Riders or explain why there is, but it'll be cool. And I keep telling you guys a lot every video. Let's just make some room here. Let's just slide this out of the way, guys. Here we go. I bought one of my favorites, Wonder Woman artwork posters. Fantastic Rolling Stone cover. You gotta love that. What do you think, Jay?
Yeah.
Okay, like this is just fantastic stuff. Another one, Wonder Woman Rolling Stone art poster cover. They're all signed by the artist as well, and this was a big favorite at Fan Expo. The next one I'm going to put down. And Wonder Woman, I guess you would say it's the back shot. Everybody really liked that. I could see why.
There's a bit of a Wonder Woman theme.
There's a Wonder Woman theme. I call it EW, folks. Everything Wonder Woman. EWW. And I wanted this to add to my shelf. If Nate, can you help them and show them to the shelf before I show them what I picked up, please? As you can see, Batwoman, Spider-Woman, Huntress, and Deadpool. I've said in numerous videos that those are some of my favorites. And I actually got to close that circle out because at Fan Expo, I got my Wonder Woman figure, and she will be joining the others that you saw on the shelf. And that's pretty much it for Fan Expo, so I'll say I'm pretty happy with it, although it was really crowded.
Yes.
Really crowded. Okay, so with that being said, guys, let's get into the haul video. Jay, you can start that?
Alright, so first, the supposed to have been controversial Batman Incorporated #3. I mean, I know the image is like, it's not a happy image, but I don't really think it had anything to do with the shootings.
I mean, in the first panel I see what they got concerned about. I actually missed this. I went to my home store and they didn't have it. Only certain stores had it. And then I forgot to get it at Fan Expo today. So I got to read it because of Jay, and like he said, there wasn't, I could see a little concern why they might, but I still think it was a bit much, right? What did you think of the book? Was the story? What was it?
The story's fine. It's been as good as Incorporated's been. The end, what's going to happen with little Damian Wayne, very exciting stuff.
I got, this is a little bit off the board, but I got this as a gift, and that's AVX round 1, but really I got it because it's a variant, very hard to get. Deadpool's on the cover. It's a long time ago. I need to explain what happened in that issue. Go ahead, Jay, if you got another one.
I do. Ultimates. Number 14. They're still, I guess, the second month into Divide We Fall.
It was good.
I really liked it. Even from the
I did
beginning.
too.
It's now the X-Men and Spider-Man are coming into basically the Ultimate storyline they've been working on from week 1, or month 1.
Yeah.
And yeah,
I
I'm
must
all
say,
smiles.
I must say that I'm actually enjoying that right now better than AVX at the time.
I hope so.
I'm going to put down a couple here in a row just so we can even things out. Captain Marvel number 2, like, I love her, okay guys? I'm a real big fan of superheroines, or however people want to put it, and I've always been complaining about Marvel to get a female book, and they did it. People are harping on this costume, but I really like that costume. I think she looks cool. She looks way better than that full body bikini she was wearing with the Robin mask. I think she looks more respectable like this. Marvel, do your thing. I'll keep purchasing that. I like Captain Marvel. You read this, Jay? What do you think?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
It's a little weird right now with the time travel. It's not
It was a
explaining
little bizarre.
much, but
I'm going to admit, following the second issue took me, I think, a second or third read, but it's good enough for now. I'm assuming it's going to pick up as well. It's a bit of the intro going on, but it's still good.
I love the new haircut. I'm a big fan of the new look. Guys will get used to it. Give it a chance. I'm going to put down another one here. New Guardians Green Lantern number 12. Big fight at the end. Big ending. New Guardians has been good all the way through. It remains consistent. I like this story. Jay, help me.
Yeah, fantastic. You get to see all the other schools of rings too, which you don't necessarily get to see. And it's good. The misdirection's good. Like
Yeah.
the guy who you think who done it didn't necessarily.
The one who done it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and it's it keeps you guessing and fast paced. I don't think it's slowed
Really
down.
fast paced. And you know what? The way it ended, we may see new people in the group, or who knows? We'll see how they reunite.
It was a little Justice League darky there.
Yeah, it was a little Justice League darky at the end. So you got something, Jay? What do you got next?
All right, we'll put down Venom number 23. I continue to collect this, continue to enjoy it. It's a very Marvel story. But,
I like the cover again.
Yeah, very well done. And the great thing about Venom is they always remind you which story you're reading, which is actually kind of useful.
Yeah,
because you remember
it
stuff.
is.
You're like,
Yeah.
you remember Hulk, Mayan, Rule, because they told me every week for 4 months or whatever that was the name of it. Clever. Maybe it's molded into my brain.
I haven't read it, but like I'm hearing from you that it's good. You know, maybe I'm gonna jump back in on it.
back now, so.
This one, for the last few videos, guys, I've been harping on AVX. If for those of you who have watched it, I'm trying to even it out actually, because it's bothering me. Thanks, Nate. Bear with me. But this was good. It was a really good one, and at something specifically that I asked for happened in it. I don't think I should say it. I don't think I should say it, but it is a good book. This one, don't skip it. If you guys were following the Uncanny X-Men run with Sinister, don't skip this one. I said the other ones were passable. This one isn't passable. I would grab that. Jay, how did you feel?
Well, I'm picking up this arc. Again, I'm not collecting a lot of AVX. Definitely this one. The Sinestro arc goes all the way back to 14. So if you're looking for it, 14 through 17. It's been, I think, my favorite arc of the whole AVX, especially since you get 4 issues in a row that are consistently good.
And I'm going to put down another one, so we'll just keep this even here. Voodoo, this is over. Just like Resurrection Man ended, it ended. And you know what, guys? It was a good story, and I like what they said at the end of this book, where she is going to go. I'm not going to... I guess I could say it, because not a lot of people are reading it. Could I say it?
I don't see why not.
Yeah, okay, I'm going to say it.
Warning, we're going to say something.
There's a spoiler coming, guys. At the end, this story ends, but she's going to look like she's going to help out Grifter. I like that. Both books are struggling. Both are good books, and hopefully this brings whatever fan she had over to Grifter.
Exactly. Well, it's great because, again, she doesn't have her own book anymore, but at least maybe she'll get an arc or two, if not more. It might be Grifter might turn into a team-up, Grifter and the The grifters.
Yeah, Grifter and her would be great. And the other one, she's still around too.
Be like another world's
Yeah, she's still around too. Both Priscilla and whatever her name is still around. So go ahead.
Before the Watchmen.
Confusing.
Starting off with Dr. Manhattan.
Confusing.
If you didn't have, it's the back and forth. It's the same stuff from the movie and from the original graphic novel, where he's never just following the same timeline for more than a couple seconds. Like everything he sees reminds him when he was a boy, reminds him when he was on Mars, and boom, boom, boom. And
a lot of flashbacks.
But I love
flashbacks. Were they flashbacks?
I guess technically they're flashbacks.
Okay.
Even though the Doctor's experiencing them all at the exact same time, but
you gotta pay attention. Like I said in previous about Shade, something else you're reading. Yeah, you need to pay attention. In Shade, you need to pay attention.
It's phenomenal.
It is good. That's not saying that it's a bad book. I'm just saying you need to pay attention. Justice League Dark, continuing Justice League Dark number 12, continuing from 11, obviously. Good story. Like they got them in a situation. They broke off into teams, and they each have their own entity that they need to deal with. And it looks really, it's like a really tough situation that they're in while trying to maintain Dr. Mist and the Black Box. There's a lot going on. It's good. It's not, oh my god, like knock you off your butt good right now, but it's good.
You know what? It's better than the vampires, and that's all I care.
Yeah, you weren't a fan of that vampire
really
run. You're still not today. So
the second arc.
Yeah.
I bring it up.
I've had somebody else say that, so that could be a thing. So you know what? This is a good read.
It's still
Yeah.
I'm happy with what Lemire's doing with it.
Too bad we didn't see him today.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
supposed
weird.
to be at Fan Expo today, but I guess he's everywhere in Toronto, so I'll forgive him that.
So that's your turn.
The Dark Knight.
Awesome.
For so long, a series not to read. Now Greg Hurwitz has taken over. I know we've already mentioned that. This story arc is great.
For a book with like hardly any action in it whatsoever, you are still entertained. That's how you know it's good writing, because there's not a lot of action in this.
Yeah.
But I love this. This was a good story. I would read it again.
And it's still drawn by Finch.
Yeah.
And now that he's given all of his focus to the artwork
You can tell.
and put in someone with better story writing skills.
Yeah.
It's leaps and bounds beyond what it was.
Oh yeah, it's great. Like if you're not reading this right now and you're looking for a Batman title to jump into, I know you've said this before, but this is worth jumping into right now. This is good. I'll give it that. It's good. Better than Detective right now for sure. So now we're down into the last book of the week, and it's our friend Deadpool again. Deadpool Kills Marvel's Universe number 4, the end of that series. Jay, what do you think?
4 was actually really, really good. Definitely the best of it. Very different from all the other. Like the first 3 issues was very just hack and slash, and this one actually kind of took a look at his character, which doesn't always happen that often.
No.
It was really well written.
It was really intertwined in his mind. It seemed like, oh, and I love the ending, because he always breaks the fourth wall. He really broke the fourth wall in that, hey? And this was a good book. The deaths were all different, which is great. He found ways to kill everybody differently, which I found was cool. But man, if you see this and you want something, a quick read, just something to grab, and you see all 4 of these, it is worth it. Or if you don't want to get the single issues, the trade I'm sure will come, won't it?
I have no doubt. Probably next month.
Alright, so that being said, that looks like it's it for the Uncanny Comic League today. Nate on the camera doing a fantastic job as always, and I'm Ryan.
And I'm Jason.
And we will see you next time.